I'm back, and I'm frothing. Just recently I got back on a project that I have spent more time on than anything else in the entire world. And I couldn't remember much of the beta at all. And that was kind of frustrating. I felt like I was letting myself down. I've invested so much and it had gone from feeling like so natural and I just knew every single little bit of it. And suddenly I'm there and just can't remember anything and feel really awkward actually. I've got a really bad memory for beta, and that's a big weakness of mine that I'd like to try and work out. One way to combat this is having the video, and I've got tons of video on this thing, but it just doesn't really quite capture everything. It's, you know, left, right, and that's all well and good, but there is definitely something missing. One of my other big goals for this year is my 52 plus project, and if you haven't seen that video, I'd highly recommend watching it. But essentially, I want to climb 52 routes minimum of grade 26 and above this year that I haven't already done. And I think I've done about 18 at this point, and it's like, I didn't do that many in the last 3 years, so this is awesome and I've learnt heaps, and it's been really fun actually just checking out a whole bunch of new climbing. And one of the new bits of climbing that I wanted to check out was this old project back here. It had been bolted in about 2009, I think, by Zach Vertrees, and hadn't really been attempted. There was a few stories of like, it's like grabbing razor blades or broken glass bottles or something, but you know, I'm a bit of a sucker for punishment and mostly quite curious, so I wanted to just jump on and see how it felt. And after a while of being up there, it was like, this'll go. This is actually pretty good. I wasn't really sure when I was going to be back though, and rather than just like hope that I'd remember some route that I got on one day, I thought, I'm going to record this, but not just on the camera, on my phone. I wanted to record more detail about the sequence that the camera just can't pick up. So I start talking into my phone. So I spoke out the sequence with all those little bits of nuance in there about body positions and how that hold feels and all this sort of thing, and got a pretty good breakdown of how it's all gonna go. And I can really talk about like the feeling, and as you kind of like udge over here and get your foot there and your hips do this thing. And now when you do this voice to text thing, there can be a few funny little things that just don't quite translate across into the right thing. So cling right hand jumps out the condo block is slightly current thing feet head out to the mushroom in the lay in the neighbor. Need to get the hips. Okay. Cling right hand jumps out the condo block is slightly current thing feet head out to the mushroom in the lay in the neighbor. Can't get it in. When I was thinking about taking these notes, I became a lot more conscious of what my body was doing, how I was grabbing things, and I was thinking in more detail than what I usually would because I wanted to make a really good record of it, but also it helped me ingrain it into my brain and my body memory. Okay, the hips need to be up here so that I can get that knee bar in and slide it in. And I really think that this method actually helped me fast forward and get the route done a little bit quicker than what perhaps could have been. If this is sounding like useful information so far, you're getting something out of it, I would love it if you could hit the like button and pass it on to share this with more people. Good. Go on. Good. Come on. Oh. Nice, mate. Is this something that you've experimented with, or have you added extra depth? Have you done your own little tweak onto any of it? Let me know in the description, because I'm really interested to learn and get more out of this, because I feel like there's a lot there that could be done. Now while I'm up there just chilling out on the jug, and like this next sequence, like feet first and all sorts of things, it's insane. But I would like to thank the sponsor of this episode, YouTube AdSense. I've been with the YouTube AdSense program for about 18 months now, and the couple of dollars that come into my bank account each month are awesome. So each time you see a McDonald's ad, or I don't know, tea and flea medication for your dog, or an air conditioner or something like that, it's a little fraction of a cent, and actually it's because of you. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you all being here. This isn't the sign off, by the way. Yeah, thank you. That crux is coming. It's good. But I appreciate that you're here. Nice.
Oh man, far out. Feels even scarier on the red point.
Also the name, Laying Down Papers, it's kind of like a ye-olde like farmers speak for your will. So yeah, it's the I must get me laying down papers sorted. Stick to climbing, Tom. Now, if you want to learn a bit more about my 52 plus goal this year, I think you should all have something similar. You should check out this video right here. And if you want to know how pro climbers work out hard moves and hard boulders, hard routes, check this video out right here. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.